Sir, India is facing highest tariff from US, primarily because of buying Russian oil. And India has taken a position on this. Firstly, how do you look at Indian position so far on this? We have started negotiations and diplomacy again with Afghanistan. What is Russia's position on that, sir?
Yes. So we have mentioned the issue of tariffs already. It's rather a question of bilateral relationship between India and the United States. We cannot interfere in that.
India has started re-engagement with Afghanistan. What is your view on that, sir?
Afghanistan, yes, I beg your pardon, Afghanistan. So we do have our own restart and relationship with Afghanistan. So we have a de facto government in Afghanistan. It's an important country in the region.
Sir, I'm Naveen Kapoor from ANI. Actually, sir, my question are two parts. In your opening remarks, you said that you are going to create a mechanism in which third countries could not affect our businesses. Sir, India is facing highest tariff from US, primarily because of buying Russian oil. And India has taken a position on this. Firstly, how do you look at Indian position so far on this? And second part, a different issue, sir. India has started re-engagement with Afghanistan. What is your view on that, sir?
India has started what? I beg your pardon.
India has re-engaged with Afghanistan.
Oh, yes.
We were cut off in a way diplomatically, but we have started negotiations and diplomacy again with Afghanistan. What is Russia's position on that, sir?
Yes. So we have mentioned the issue of tariffs already. It's rather a question of bilateral relationship between India and the United States. We cannot interfere in that. And we don't have the slightest intention in doing that. And we understand that there is a pressure. There is a pressure over India. Actually, this is the reason that we have to be very careful in creating an architecture of our relationship that must be free of any influence coming from third countries. We have to secure our relationship. We have to secure our trade that brings mutual benefit. So trade can be only beneficial for both sides. And if we earn from this bilateral trade, we have to continue it. But we have to secure it from pressure from abroad. So it's a complicated issue, but there are certain experiences in that field. And we have to continue. We know that India is a very sovereign country. India is very sovereign in defending its national interests. We do admire this characteristic of India. And our country is also sovereign. And we're also very sensitive on this right of sovereignty. And we are very sensitive on not letting anyone interfering in our benefits, interfering in our national interests. Afghanistan, yes, I beg your pardon, Afghanistan. So we do have our own restart and relationship with Afghanistan. So we have a de facto government in Afghanistan. It's an important country in the region. It's a neighboring country for ex-Soviet area. It's a country neighboring Tajikistan. By the way, our border guards are staying there, are located there, deployed there. So that's why we have to have a dialogue with Afghanistan, and we have a total understanding for India in that sense.
Thank you. Friends, Ranjuna Sharma, head of News Russia Today. I think we can congratulate you, Ranjuna. You are opening your operations on December 5?
That's correct. Thank you, Olga. Synonymous to Mr. Putin's visit.
So your question, please.
Mr. Peskov, I'm Ranjun Sharma, head of News RT India. There's a lot of anticipation when it comes to Mr. Putin's visit to India, and India really needs some S-400s. Could we see Mr. Putin bring in some of that? Will that be synonymous to his visit?
This issue is highly on the agenda, and I have no doubt it will be discussed during the visit. President Putin is coming with a very wide delegation. We will have certain members of delegation that will be able to discuss this issue in details. I have no doubt it will be mentioned also on the highest level. The only thing I will say that our military industry is working pretty well. And during last 4 years, we have managed to enlarge the volumes of production the way that we can not only satisfy the needs of our military forces during their military operation in Ukraine, but we also can allow continuation of export operations. Of course, this will be also the case for India. We're interested in continuation of cooperation in this very sensitive field, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. Also, for the benefits of India. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, the share of Russian, as we call it, special equipment, Russian arms. The share of Russian arms in the military forces of India is about 36%. It's quite a big digit. And hopefully we'll continue, and not only continue, but also enlarge the cooperation in this field. Thank you.
Thank you. And Manish Jha, editor, TV9. Yes, am I correct?
Yes.
One more time, repeat your designation and name, please.
Thank you, Olga. Привет, Mr. Peskov. This is Manish Jha. I'm the executive editor of TV9 News Network. I have two
Hello.
small questions. The first is related to Su-57. There are a lot of discussion about the Su-57 fighter jet. I would like to know that whether Russia has given
I beg your pardon. I could hardly understand.
Sukhoi 57.
Sukhoi 57. Yes.
So I would like to know that whether Russia has given any kind of offer to India regarding Su-57, because Trump wants from India that India should purchase F-35. India already purchased Rafale, and then we have already lots of Sukhoi version. So I would like to know about Su-57. And another question is that in India, we have a concern about the statement made by the NATO military chief that NATO is considering for preemptive strike. How do you see that? Because it seems like that the Europe is eagerly wants to start a fight.
So, Su-57s, best plane in the world. Yes, it's not over-exaggeration. It's the best plane in the world. And the issue of Su-57s certainly will be on the agenda during the coming visit. So let's not speak about the details. There are lots of competitors in the world, and some of the competitors are not, let's say, sticking their business to international law. So sometimes they can do bad things in order to make unjust competition. But we're standing for just competition, and in just competition, someone can hardly compete with us in this field. So NATO and Europe and their eagerness of doing war. Yes, unfortunately, we're facing that. Europe is speaking only about war, and even now, when Trump administration is spending tremendous efforts in order to pave a way for peaceful negotiations, and when Russia is continuing to be open for peace negotiations, European countries are speaking about war. European countries are speaking about doing war till the last Ukrainian. They are trying to find a way to ensure financing of Ukraine to continue the battle. they are discussing a possibility of stealing Russian assets that are blocked in Europe. It's more than $200 billion. It is illegal block, but now they want to steal this money and use this money for supplying the war machine of Kiev regime. There are some sober heads in Europe, like Belgians. They say that you have to guarantee us that when Russians go to court, to international court, and when they demand this money back, we'll be paying off it together. So there are some clever guys there, but the rest of the people in Europe, they're trying to just to steal our money. So unfortunately, they are eager to continue confrontation. They say that they are afraid of Russia. They say that Russia is a danger for Europe, but it is nonsense. And in our view, they're just trying to shift the attention of their taxpayers and to shift the attention of their electorate from domestic problems to so-called threat coming from Russia. During the history, it happened a number of times, but this is not true. This is not true. Russia is standing for peace. Russia is looking for peace, but Russia wants its concerns to be taken into account.